Good evening and welcome to News Geelong. Graham Rawlins with you down on the banks of the Barwon, meandering through our great city on this sunny afternoon. The history of Geelong's Highland Gathering is making another step in 2013 by moving to the picturesque location at Deakin University, taking place on the first weekend in March of next year. Shirley Power is a musician and singer of traditional songs with the voice of an angel, possessing a pure, clear singing voice as distinctive as her trademark auto harp. In the world of sport, our own Mitch Cleary will bring us up to date with all that's happening around Geelong sport. And weather-wise, Geelong and the Surf Coast weather ahead of us over the next 6 days. The Geelong Chamber of Commerce head Bernadette Uzelac has confirmed she will be a candidate for this October's Geelong mayoral election. Following her position as Executive Director for the Chamber for the past 18 months, Ms Uzelac comes from a background of business, community and voluntary leadership roles. Ian Nichols reports.
This is the Geelong Play Space. It's adjacent to the Botanic Gardens here in Geelong, and it's a pet project of Bernadette Uzelac. Now, Bernadette has thrown her hat into the ring to become the first publicly elected mayor of Geelong. Well, you've put the score on the board here. Now you're hoping to go one level higher and be the first publicly elected mayor of Geelong. What prompted you to throw your hat in the ring?
Thanks, Ian. Look, I've always been passionate about Geelong, and as you can see, with this project was one of the things that I was very passionate about. I think the real motivation behind my throwing my hat in the ring was really about what I can do for this community, and I firmly believe that I have a lot of involvement in the past in the community, and I would like to see some change happen. I'd like to see things happening in Geelong, and I guess I'm not prepared to stand by and just criticise on the sidelines and say, well, things could be better, without having a go and putting my hand up and being prepared to do that myself. I've certainly been in and around a lot of the key issues relating to Geelong. I am on the board of G21, the regional development board in Geelong, so I am involved in a lot of the regional planning issues that relate to this region, and so have a very intimate sort of knowledge and understanding, but also a strong interest in making Geelong a much better place to be.
And I suppose we have to ask, are you standing as an independent candidate or are you affiliated with any political party?
And that's a good question to ask. I'm sure many viewers would like to know that and like to know information about candidates that are standing. I am a member of the Liberal Party, and I don't see that as being a particular issue at all. I am standing certainly in my own right, not representing any political party, and I certainly don't have that sort of vested interest, because I believe that local government is about governance for the people, and it's not about party politics. Party politics belongs at state and federal level, and this is not about that. I would really like to see people vote for me, because I believe that I can make things happen. I am very well connected. I've got a lot of fantastic relationships in this region. I've been involved in the community for a very long time, through my business, through my networks and associations. I've got some great connections in council, have been working alongside council and supporting council for a very long time. So I guess I'm very aware of a lot of the issues and have been passionately volunteering my time over many years to assist with this region. So I believe that I can actually bring a lot to this role and to make things happen.
Well, good luck with your campaign, and only time will tell.
Thank you very much, Ian. It's a pleasure.
At the Geelong Play Space, adjacent to the Botanical Gardens, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. The voice of Shirley Power has been entertaining audiences for 4 decades as a leading Geelong diva. Now the extraordinary career takes another step forward with the celebration of a new concert, Shirley Power Then and Now, which charts her progress from folk singer to diva status in the City of Greater Geelong's morning Showtime series at the Potato Shed. Ian Nichols has more.
Well, the City of Greater Geelong's morning showtime has been quite a success out at the Potato Shed at Drysdale. Some wonderful entertainment put together by Drop of the Hat Productions, Colin Mockett and his lovely wife Shirley Power. And this time around, on September 18, Shirley Power is going to feature in her own show after entertaining us for many years. Now, the show is called Then and Now. And we're going to talk to Shirley about 4 decades of entertaining Geelong. From folk singer to diva, it's been quite a journey for you.
Well, it has really. I'm not all that comfortable with the diva title, because I think you sort of only earn that probably when you do really big, prestigious bookings. Well, I have sung a couple of times in front of the Philharmonic Orchestra at Geelong here in the Costa Hall, and I suppose that's a little bit that earns me that title, but it certainly isn't the usual type of bookings that I do.
Well, you're being very modest now, Shirley. Can you tell us about your show coming up at the Potato Shed on the 18th of September?
I can, because this is really a lovely show in that it's turning out. It didn't sort of start out to be like that, but it's turning out to be a bit of a reunion of everybody in a way.
Well, it would be a reunion, and we know that some of those musicians are well known. Perhaps we should perhaps talk about them. I know Jeff Sinbeck, isn't it?
Jeff, yes. Well, Jeff I've been playing with recently. Well, when I say recently, probably the last 10 years, I suppose now. So yes, Jeff is a well-known identity here in Geelong, and he's a bit of a multi-instrumentalist, and he also sings, which is wonderful, and he's sort of an instant harmoniser as well. So he's a man of many trades, and he's a lovely chap to play with. Music with
yeah. I think it's going to be very exciting for you. A bit special, as Colin has suggested. I know you, with Colin Mockett, have been through Drop of the Hat Productions, putting together some wonderful shows out there for the City of Greater Geelong. So to do your own thing, as they say in the classics, must be a bit of a special thing for you too.
Well, it is nice, because when we're doing very structured theme shows, which, as you know, we do on Geelong, and we do on Robbie Burns, the Scottish poet, and we do Thomas Moore, the Irish bard, and we do all sorts of different shows. Sometimes I do have to learn songs that I wouldn't choose to learn, but they're appropriate for the particular booking, especially, songs from the 1940s and the 1930s too, and we've done shows on how the 1920s changed the shape of the world. And although I like that material, I wouldn't choose to really learn it myself. So yes, to get back to singing what are my grassroots love, yes, is very satisfying, really. It's 10:30 in the morning, it is.
It's part of the City of Greater Geelong's morning showtime.
It is, and that's right, yes. And you can book through the City of Greater Geelong, and I can give you their number. Their number is 5251 1998.
And can we say that we hope that this will be as successful as you want it to be?
Well, thank you. We're all looking forward to it. It'll be a great morning.
From Then and Now, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. As we go to a break on News Geelong, we'll return with more news and footy tips after this.